FRENEMIES, October the 18th. There's nothing worse than a wolf befriending sheep. Avoid friendship at all costs. If you are good, straightforward, and well-meaning, it should show your eyes, and it should show in your eyes and not escape notice. Marcus Aurelius, Meditations, 11.15. Frenemies. There's nothing worse than a wolf befriending sheep. Avoid false friendship at all costs. If you are good, straightforward, and well-meaning, it should show in your eyes and not escape notice. It's pretty. It's pretty obvious that one should keep away from the wicked and two-faced as much as possible. The jealous friend, the narcissistic parent, the trustworthy partner. At first glance, Marcus Aurelius is reminding us to avoid false friends. But what if we turn it around? What if instead we ask about the times that we have been false to our friends? Ultimately, that's what Stoicism is about. Not judging other people's behavior, but judging our own. We've all been a frenemy at one point or another. We've been nice to their face, usually because there was something in it for us. But later, in different company, we said how we really felt, or we've strung someone along, cared only when things were going well, or declined to help even though someone really needed us. This behavior is beneath us and worth remembering the next time we accuse someone else of being a bad friend. Frenemy. That's what reminding what Stoicism is about. It's not judging others, it's judging ourselves instead. It's going within, it's being a good friend rather than a friend being a good friend rather than being a friend just because you you think you're going to get something out of the friendship or the relationship, whether it's financial or physically or approval, whatever it is. And it comes back at us when people use us as frenemies. So when we use someone as a frenemy, other people use us as a frenemy. That's we attract like attracts like. So if you're using someone for gain and pretending to be a friend, then there's no doubt that other people at some point are going to use you and pretend to be your friend and use you to get something out of it, out of you, and maybe gossip behind your back. Have you ever gossiped? Let's put our cards on the table and let me know. Have you ever gossiped behind a friend's back, telling other people what you really think of them? But to their face, you're nothing of the sort. That's an example of a frenemy. So we've all been there. I've done that many times. Now I'm getting better at being straightforward to people rather than believing if I say this to this person, then they might not like me or they might not be my friend or whatever it is. I would rather put that at risk than be a frenemy and risk being used by other people. So yeah, avoid false friendships. Feel the friendship. Feel it. Is this false or is this pure? Time for an inventory, I think, for our relationships. To ask these questions: Is this a is Jackie a false friend? Is Peter a false friend? What experience have you had recently with them? What is happening? What choices are you making? Are you using them? Do you believe they're using you? Are you talking behind their back? Do you believe they're talking behind your back? What what grounds is this relationship on? The pureness we're looking for. The pureness where the authenticity where friendships you feel safe talking to that person, talking to Jackie or Peter to their face and telling them how you feel. And really without and ignoring oh, they might do something bad if I say this, knowing that they will appreciate you for doing that. And if they don't, then it's a frenemy relationship. If someone doesn't accept, if someone doesn't appreciate you telling them how you really feel about them, then it's better that relationship be not there. It's better not to have that relationship. So that's one way of doing an inventory. I just got telling people what you really feel of them without any violence or abuse or yeah, understand the line, the meaning, the reasoning. I think I've mentioned before, throw punches as far as someone's nose. And often when these demonstrations of our emotions and feelings about someone might feel uncomfortable at first, but you feel like after 1, 2, or 3 days, you meet up and it's like, oh, it's more pure because all our cards on the table. I've told you, Jackie, I've told you how you feel about I feel about you. Jackie, you've told me how I feel about me. Everything's open now, nothing to hide. That's my perspective of a frenemy. Do you have a date, my friend?